Hey guys, FluffyBoy32 here, back with another thoughts on video. I'm out here shooting a review, and I just remembered that 9 or 10 months ago, I showed this in my Delica video, and I never made a thoughts on video of it. So, needless to say, here it is. I've done this take a few times, so I'm going to try to get through this as quick as possible without just boring you guys to death. Overall, I'm just gonna go and say this: it's a decent knife. It's good for the money you pay for it. Maybe not, but if you get a good deal on it, I would highly recommend this. You can get the non-special forces version, which just doesn't have the pocket flipper. You can pick that up on Amazon. The last I checked, for like 20-25 bucks shipped. So if you're wanting this knife, but you're not wanting to pay for the special forces version, I will have a link in the description to the Amazon version, as well as a link to a completely full written thing talking about all the different features and stuff that go over this, that go a little bit more into detail. So those links will be in the description, so check those out if you're interested in the knife, more than just watching this video. Okay, handle itself. It's made out of Zytel. Nothing really special. It has a honeycomb texture to it. Let me get this in focus. Has a nice honeycomb texture to it. It's tan, but it is not like a dark earth compared to the Delica. Delica's in like a more chocolate brown dark earth. It's a lot darker. And the CRKT Hammond Cruiser, this one is more of a brown. It's just a very light brown tan. As far as the liner itself, it is stainless steel. It is not skeletonized, which is a huge con. I did not like this at all, because the heft of this knife itself, it's up there. It's pretty heavy. Compared to the Delica, it is a heavy knife. The blade is made out of All-State steel. It's not like the Delica, and the reason I'm comparing to the Delica is because it's a very well-known knife, and a lot of people have them, so I'm using that as an example, so people can kind of compare it. It's made out of All-State steel. It's not like VG10 steel in the Delica, but it is a fairly decent steel. It's not really, really bad, but it's not great either. I was able to hold a grind for about a month or a month and a half before it just got completely dull on me. So, and that was with opening packages, opening clamshell packages, and cutting a tree root, which is about 1.5 inches thick. So take that as you will. It is a fairly decent blade, but it's not like the Delica, obviously. I would back to the liner. I would have liked to see this skeletonized, because as you can see, I'll get the Delica up here for comparison. As you can see, this is a pretty thick. You can see the handles itself. If you put those together, would be bigger than the Delica handles. So that just kind of gives you an idea of how thick the blade is. So there's the blade. It's a fairly thick size compared to the Delica, and the handle is a lot bigger. So really, I would not recommend this for EDC use, but I would recommend it for a range bag, or just maybe a bug out bag. But if you're going to use it on the range and you're just cutting thread, opening a box or something like that, I would recommend sharpening it every once in a while, just to keep it sharp and ready to go. Pocket clip's fairly nice. It also comes, which was kind of surprising, it comes with two other pocket clips, a black and a gray one, and a little torch wrench, so you can open that up. And there's actually, it came with 2 screws. I lost one, but it comes with screws. Oh, there it is. It comes with 2 screws. There we go. I thought I lost it. These have Loctite on them, so they're ready to go. The black pocket clip I did have a gripe about was that I believe this only fits on the right side. Yeah, this is able to go on the left side. You can carry this left-handed, right-handed, tip up, tip down. I I didn't have any problems with the silver one, and there's also a silver replacement one that has the Hammond Design logo on it. I did have a lot of problems with the black one. The holes were not drilled precisely, so I could not get the screws into the holes. So I'm probably going to have to take a Dremel to those if I decide to keep this knife a lot longer. And actually, I just discovered another screw. 3 screws. Okay. It's been a while, sorry guys. But yeah, 3 screws, 3 extra screws. So if you lose any of these screws, you'll have more. So that's about it as far as the boxing. It's nothing really special, just a small cardboard box. As far as fit in the hand, I wear a size large glove, mechanics glove, and this fits really nice in the hand. You have a nice little place cut out for your index finger right above the liner lock, and it fits very nice in the hand. It has a nice butt to it, so for striking things, it fits. It's a very nice design. It's not too thin and it's not too thick. It's just perfect. I have problems with the Delica because it's so thin that when I grip it like this, it feels a little weird. This one feels really good in the hand. It's just because of the weight and the length and size of it, I wouldn't recommend it for EDC use compared to the Delica. And also I forgot about this. These came out before the auto locks, so you do have the little lever right here, but it does not lock when deployed. I like this feature a lot more than the auto locks, just because you can. I'll show you this real quick. If you're going to open a box, you pop this open, cut your box, close it. With an auto locks, you have to sit there, hit this button, do the liner lock, all this other stuff, and it's really confusing and annoying. So I like this compared to the auto locks. So if you're opening a box, you can just simply deploy it, open the box, and you're done. But if you want to go into the fixed blade mode, you just go in, hit this lever forward, and you're ready to go. It locks. Basically what it does, and I'll show you this, it puts this little piece right next to the liner lock, which won't allow the liner lock to close, and you can't close the knife. So I can show you this. It is quite stiff, so I might not be able to do it on camera. Yeah, I can't get it. Sorry guys. Yeah. But I can pull it back with my thumb fairly decent. It's just it is really stiff when you first get it, and mine is still stiff. I'm not sure if you can actually go in and tighten that or loosen it. So yeah, I really don't know on that one. But because there's not auto locks, it's a lot easier to use and it's a lot user friendly. So I prefer this design over the new auto lock system. Let me go ahead and weigh these two for you to give you a good idea as to how heavy these are. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get the Spyderco up here. It is 23.2. So 23.2 for the Spyderco Delica. And I'll go ahead and get this one, CRKT. So 62.3. So there's a quite noticeable difference. So as you can see, in the good old saying, ounces equals pounds, pounds equals pain, that is very noticeable. And I will tell you, carrying these as EDC knives, I hardly noticed this one. I definitely noticed this one. I would have my pants start to sag. If I was wearing athletic shorts, my pants would start to come down if I jumped or started to run. So, yeah. I would not recommend this for EDC, but overall, it is a good range bag knife. I just wouldn't recommend it for EDC. So, hope that gives you a good idea as to what this knife is capable of. I really like it. It's very nice. It's just, it is a little bit bulky and a little bigger than I would like. It would look good on your kit, just hanging there, because it is a very nice, big, beefy knife. But other than that, I couldn't recommend it for EDC. So I've babbled on enough about no EDC. So hopefully that gives you a good idea as to what this knife is capable of, and I will see you on the next video. Later, guys.